Did you know that women of color are 35% more likely to experience interpersonal violence in their lifetime? At Impact Safety, we continue to break down barriers with empowerment self-defense for people of all ages, abilities, and ethnicities. In fact, thanks to support from Life Care Alliance and Empowerment Self-Defense Global, we are excited to share our newest project, We Are Worth Defending. This project explores why so few women of color are not taking empowerment self-defense classes. When 35% of Black women experience some form of contact sexual violence during their lifetime. We are focusing on creating space where all people have confidence and skills to be safe, self-reliant, and respected through ESD. The research shows that empowerment self-defense, not to be confused with martial arts, is a prevention and healing strategy that works to prevent sexual assault and other forms of violence. ESD is a trauma-informed, context and system-driven, choice-based approach to stopping all forms of interpersonal violence, from microaggressions to rape.
Hi, my name is Sharonda, and I'm a student of Impact Safety Empowered Self-Defense here in Columbus, Ohio. I took Impact Safety Basics course probably 7 years ago, and it changed my life in ways that I didn't expect. I was someone who had their boundaries violated as a child. I didn't know that it was possible to say no. I didn't know that I was allowed to fight for myself. And Impact Safety helped me find that. It helped me find that I'm worth fighting for. It helped me establish healthy and safe boundaries. So where I used to believe that I should have no boundaries and be nice and allow people to walk all over me, or I had boundaries that were too rigid, which didn't allow me to live into the full potential of who I'm supposed to be in the world. And so Impact helped me find that, and I loved it so much, I became an instructor.
We know 1 in 4 Black girls will be sexually abused before the age of 18. 35% of Black women experience some form of contact sexual violence during their lifetime. Black women were 2.5 times more likely to be murdered by men than their white counterparts. And more than 9 in 10 Black female victims knew their killers. Given 30 years of proven practice and a large U.S. global network, why are there so few women of color attending empowerment self-defense classes, and even fewer becoming ESD instructors? We set out to explore the why, to understand the obstacles, messaging, and fears that need to be addressed, and what generational, intellectual, and emotional constraints need to be considered to attract women of color.
Hi, I'm Linda, and I wanted to share a little bit about empowerment self-defense and why it's important for women, especially women of color. Did you know that just being aware of your surroundings is a form of empowerment self-defense? Like not being on your cell phone while you're walking to your car, or sitting in your car while you're on your phone in a secluded area. or placing your purse on the floor while you're pumping gas. These are all examples of empowerment self-defense, which is a holistic approach to personal safety and a way to build confidence to combat the entire spectrum of violence, from it could be verbal harassment to physical violence. And women of color experience a daily barrage of violence in so many ways, from domestic violence, trans violence, police harassment, verbal abuse. So women of color, we have to be our own safety net and know how to defend ourselves, and not just physically, but the environmental abuse that comes at us from a variety of points. So I encourage you to learn more about empowerment self-defense and how we can arm ourselves and protect ourselves. It will change your life and possibly save your life. So check out Empowerment Self-Defense.
Our desire to share the data with the community is twofold. To share the data results with the public, as there may be implications in this research for your own organizations, and to bring attention to the challenges facing women of color when thinking about their own physical and emotional safety. To increase community interest, ownership, and to share next steps with the women of color community in Franklin County on how empowerment self-defense is changing women's lives. The project has been planned and conducted in 4 phases. Phase 1, understand the relationship between Black women and self-defense, analyze data to inform community, and hold classes and outreach. Phase 2, share data and gather interested women. Phase 3, develop offerings based on collected data, ESD Level 1 training and certification. Phase 4, ongoing programming with instructors conducting at least 2 trainings per year. Our ultimate goal is to go forth and empower. There are 3 top barriers discovered in this study, which are time, money, and cultural competency. To address these barriers, we will respect the participants' busy schedule and shorten the days of the course, offer discounts and scholarships to cover the cost of the course, recruit 15 Black women to train, certify, and mentor in empowerment self-defense.
I am Erin Hathaway, Executive Director of ICE Mentors, and oversee Aaron Peak Girl Empowerment. Our mission is to empower youth to live purposeful lives fueled by personal skills and talents, positive character, self-development, personal leadership skills, and career readiness. When I first heard of impact safety, my perception of self-defense changed, and I knew this was beneficial information that needed to be shared with the students within our organization. We just began our partnership with Impact Safety, but the impact has been tremendous. Our students recently studied how to define boundaries, practice body positions, and verbal communication to express no, while being self-aware through grounding. This not only benefited our students, it impacted our staff and mentors, who all walked away from this session with greater sense of safety and personal self-care. I am looking forward to building upon this relationship and learning more from Impact Safety.
ESD is not just a training. It is a movement to create space where all people have confidence and skills to be safe, self-reliant, and respected through empowerment self-defense. We are worth defending. Join the movement today by joining our Level 1 ESD training in the summer of 2022, and/or by becoming a project partner. For more details, visit us at www.impactsafety.org.
I learned that I'm worth protecting and how to set and maintain boundaries.